What are some of the challenges with offshore wind? In my mind, one of the biggest risk management challenges was always the idea of constructing a brand new nuclear plant. Just so much to it, so much to think about, But you know what? I've come to the conclusion, having been involved now in both, that the construction of an offshore wind farm is every bit as challenging from a risk management standpoint as building a new nuclear plant. And the reason I say that is here on the thing. You're into a whole different world. You got all the marine coverages. So you got vessels, you've got Jones Act and longshoremen harbor workers issues. You've got running down coverages and hull coverages and all those kind of things to think about as well. You've got hazards to navigation. So you're setting up these poles that eventually could run into trouble with impacting a vessel. You've got hurricane risk. The cables that connect these to shore often aren't thought about from a risk standpoint. But the fact is, if you remember after Hurricane Katrina, they talked about the Gulf and all the pipelines that connect the different oil rigs were scattered and torn and all over the bottom of the ocean. Well, the same kind of thing could happen with these cables that connect these wind farms to shore. So every offshore wind farm has to ultimately get the power to shore through a complex set of undersea cables, and those have been big risk issues. There have been a lot of losses related to the undersea cables. Complexity of construction. These aren't that easy to put together on shore. Imagine when you're trying to do it from a barge offshore. They've got some great new concepts, but it's still challenging. Marine cranes to put them together, not everywhere. And construction is difficult because you can only construct these in certain sea states. And if those sea states are not in place for some period of time, you've got construction delays. And finally, somebody's got to take them apart at the end of their life, once again.